Hi Revolution golfers, Sean Foley here at Golf and Body NYC, and I'm going to answer Dave's question, an RG member, about attack angle. And as you can see on the website with Jim and Andrew and Martin, we've all done videos on how to hit up on the ball, but I've been doing some interesting studies as I've been teaching lately to see how much are the eyes affecting the attack angle of the club. And it's come out to me to be pretty accurate that tee height is giving incentive to the player to have either a steep attack angle or a shallow attack angle. Now, I wouldn't say this is generally exactly 100% accurate, but at least 80% of the time, I'm seeing drastic differences in the launch angle due to the attack angle based on the tee height. So what I'm seeing a lot of the time is that players are teeing the ball extremely low. So for example, with one of my players, with Hunter Mahan, we did this one day where we teed the ball extremely high and extremely low. And in back-to-back swings, he went from 5 down to 5 up without thinking about it. So we have to realize that the visual cortex in the brain, it used 30% of the brain's power. So touch is only 5% and what we hear is only 2%. So recognizing the eyes are really telling us, and then the motor cortex, what we need to do to hit that ball that way. The problem with the visual cortex is it doesn't understand the geometric repercussions of being too steep or too shallow. So at this tee height here, which for me, when I play at my local golf course in Florida, most of the players I play with are anywhere between a 5 and a 20 handicap, but typically around 15. And they ask me all the time, Coach, how do these players on tour hit the ball so high? Well, all of these guys have the ball position typically too far back, and then the tee's very low. So if I was going to play this ball forward and hit up on it, I wouldn't really do that for long because I'd just be topping the ball. So if I'm going to top the ball, my brain's going to go, well, that's not what I'm after, and I'm going to find some way to get the ball in the air. So at this tee height, in order for me to hit a good drive with good contact on the face, I'm probably going to have to be anywhere from 3 to 7 degrees down. And I'm not saying that you never want that, but in most cases, the golfers we're talking about on our website, that's not going to benefit them. They don't have enough speed. So what I would advise you to do, if you have a chance to get on a TrackMan or any of the radar devices that can analyze your attack angle, tee it really low and tee it really high, keep the ball position the same, and just see what you naturally do. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to get better at golf. And sometimes we have to add thought to understand what we're doing. But most of the time when people are playing golf well, there's not a lot of thinking going on. They're taking their training from what they've been doing, and then they go on the golf course and let it go. So now, as I set up into this, there's no way I would put that ball back in my stance because I can already feel that I'm going to hit it on top of the face. So just with that ball position alone, I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to really need to have an angle of ascent into the golf ball. So like I said, I've been doing this with many, many clients, from the best players in the world to 15 handicaps, and up to about 85% of the time, the attack angle is changing on average by 6 degrees and sometimes as much as 10. So being able to hit up on the ball may not be as far away as you think it is.